now I'd like to introduce Valedictorian Michelle Jane.
Wow. Thank you, Thomas and Samuel, for two brilliant introductions to my speech. Before I begin, I'd like to address my family. Mom, Dad, Tiff, Steve, and Luce. Thank you for tolerating me these past 18 years. Also, I want to tell you that I was right, and that C in 5th grade geography didn't count for anything. Parents, faculty, administration, Board of Education, and of course, students, I feel privileged for having the opportunity to stand up here to the class of 13. Though I may not have spoken with or truly gotten to know all of you, I feel as though we share a common ground between us. All of us in this graduating class are connected in one way or another. We're linked together by our friendships, our mutual acquaintances, our teachers, our classrooms. We glimpse each other passing down the halls each day. We sit with or near each other at the same lunch tables. But not only that, another bond unites us all, and that is time, or more specifically, these last 4 successive years. These last 4 years we have lived, we have breathed, and we have felt together. And this time belongs to us, and only us. And no other class will experience South in the same unique way we did. The years may overlap, yes, with classes preceding or succeeding ours, but the experience will not be the same. Not exactly. Because these last 4 years were ours. And in these last 4 years, we reside and we will reside in forever. For instance, in these last 4 years, I've shared memories with my classmates and teachers I will never forget. Such as freshman year when George Watson called Mrs. Allen a goddess. Or when Lord Lucia and Mayor Ferraro dressed me up in a kimono, bathrobe really, and painted my face white so we could reenact a traditional Japanese tea ceremony. I think I ended up being something more like an Asian clown instead, but besides that, it was pretty authentic. Or when in sophomore year, Mrs. Flyberger talked for a whole period in an Irish accent. Great feat, Mrs. Flyberger, truly. My Irish sounds Jamaican. I don't know how, but it does. Or junior year, when I was unfortunate enough to have taken Mrs. Coffey's very last tissue on a very, very bad allergy day. I think I celebrated that day that I would wish upon my worst enemy. I'm still sorry, Mrs. Coffey. And this year, in my literature class, when I accidentally misread the word defeated, and I said, devastated. My rights to speech probably should have been rescinded right then and there. But those are just a few moments that I remember. And all of us graduating today have our own to hold on to and cherish. Looking back to the students we were when we first entered the halls of South, we probably remember thinking, wow, what a long way to go. And now it seems all we can think is, wow, what a short time it was. It's unfortunate that the majority of times we truly treasure moments for their full weight and significance are when those moments have already passed. So, with that in mind, life. We are fortunate to be at a time when we are looking forwards rather than backwards. And what I urge everyone, including myself, to do is take every moment as it is, even as we enter the next stages of our lives. Take every moment as it is and enjoy it. And so, to end my speech, when I Googled good graduation speeches, I was told to include a metaphor of some sort, so I'll conclude from that. Mama always told me life is like a box of chocolates. Oh wait. I'm sorry, I think I copied and pasted wrong. What I meant to say was, life is like building a tower. The blocks we build with our moments, like this one, the people we know and our experiences. We take and we handle each block carefully so that we can build upon them with the next. And while we build, there will inevitably be blunders and mistakes in the structure, but do not shy away from them. Failure allows us to recognize where the weaknesses are so that we can go back, knock down a block or two, and rebuild everything twice as strong. But we always have to keep on building. We need to stack higher and higher, not just for ourselves, but for others as well, to as high a height as we can reach. Because by the end, when we sit at the top, we'll be able to realize just how far into the horizon we can see. And we'll know it was all worth it. Congratulations, class of 2013. We've just built our first level. Let's start building the next.